Hello and welcome to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black and this is yet another mod spotlight. As you can see, we are still doing spotlights for Fallout New Vegas. My binge is not yet through. Tonight we are taking a look at Rancho by Gary62. Quite a prolific home mod creator on the Fallout New Vegas Nexus. This is, in my humble opinion, his most ambitious and well-executed home for Fallout New Vegas. And I will show you why. All of these lights, by the way, can be turned on by a switch up on the porch. And I feel as though I should recognize that flag up there that's hanging on the corner. I know it's the one that is wrapped around the stock of the Gunrunner's Arsenal Rifle Paciencia, but other than that, I don't know, like, historically where it's from, or if it even is a historical flag. It just seems vaguely familiar to me. So if any of you guys know, please enlighten me, because I'm deathly curious. As you can see, upon arrival, the door is locked. But right away, you can already see that many of these lights are toggleable, including the street lights lining the way in. So to get in, there's no quest associated with it, which might have been cool. Instead, the key is hidden underneath a rock next to the water tank. And as you can see, there's also a small garden back here so that you can get some of your most basic crafting supplies for food. And right away you can also note this is a different cell, but you can see inside of there, and vice versa from inside out. That will come up again later. Farsight, stop trying to climb the wall. Well, let's not bring it up later. Let's talk about it now. This mod, or rather I should say its creator, has gone to great lengths to make this feel as natural and realistic as possible. And I think has executed it better than anyone else has to date. So let's pop a few more of these lights on. There we are. Rancho really stands out to me because it does not feel like the impregnable fortress or vault or bunker that so many other Fallout house mods do. It really feels like a comfortable, lived-in space that a resident of the Wasteland might have actually cobbled together or salvaged. And that very much impresses me. As you can see, the outdoor day-night cycle does affect the interior space. It will get darker at night. It will light up during the day. Something that very few other house mods actually manages to accomplish. All of the storage is safe. None of this will respawn except for, I don't believe there's one in this room, but I'll get to that, a couple of garbage cans that are actually meant to be waste disposal, because those containers do respawn. So if you throw something in the garbage, then a couple of days later, when that particular container respawns, those items will be gone. So it actually kind of functions. I should also note that this does not require, despite having Sierra Madre posters everywhere, any DLCs to function. No DLCs are required. The only mod that isn't even really strictly required, however it is highly recommended, is Fallout. Because without Fallout, you simply will not get the most out of all of these just awesome, painstakingly, carefully placed lighting effects throughout Rancho. So let's continue on. This is actually my favorite room in the whole home, because I can just picture, 3 or 4 grizzled wastelanders just sitting around the table here playing cards and somebody getting shot at the end of the night. I don't know. Moving in, we have the guest quarters. Let's get some more light and get some more blinds going here. You can get some free ranger gear in here, just hats and clothes. Obviously, these are not very powerful, so they're more there for flavor purposes. Same with, well, I guess you can't even pick up the cards, which is actually kind of cool. I like that those are static. Along with many, I should note, of the items in the kitchen. A lot of those are static. So you're not going to have yourself or companions bumping into things and knocking things everywhere that you'll never be able to put back, like a lot of homes do. And there we are. I like the the effect of being able to draw the bathwater, and for some reason my lighting is acting strange here. Oh, come on. There we are. Okay. So, here we are in the bathroom. I like the wooden toilet seat. I can only imagine the splinters. And a little bit of humor, the combat knife as a shaving implement. Of course, you'll get such a clean job with that mirror. And as with any good, respectable house mod, all of the crafting amenities you could possibly desire are present, along with a few free goodies, like a Dean's Electronics, weapon repair kit, and the schematics for the 44 Magnum handloader. So you've got your workbench, your reloading bench, and plenty of lockers into which you may store things. Like I said, there are no sorters, which might have been cool to see. So for now, you'll just have to get by with hand sorting things, but I don't really mind that. I like to organize things my own way anyway. Moving into the bedroom. No, I don't want the curtains, I want the lights. There we are. And in here, I think, is the best showcase of the only issue that I personally take with this mod, and it's not a flaw in the mod. Do not mistake me there. It's the fact that I'm too paranoid to want to stay here. With as many enemies as Courier 6 makes, no matter who you side with, this is not a defensible home. All it takes is, you know, a little bit of stealth, some bolt cutters and wire cutters, and bam, if you're sleeping in this bed, they can just reach in and strangle you, or shoot you, stab you in the throat, I don't know, whatever, you're dead. If you're staying in this house and you have enemies, God help you. But that's, again, that's not a flaw of the mod, that's just my paranoia talking. So, anyway, let's grab the key to that gun cabinet up front, and head back into the front foyer. I love this courtyard. It's outstandingly well made. So in here, you do get the most powerful part of this mod in terms of handing you free things. You get a free hunting rifle, cowboy repeater, caravan shotgun, and some ammo. I don't really take much issue with handing you, especially at low levels, even the hunting rifle, because until you're at the levels in which you'll be regularly coming across 308 rounds or making enough caps to be able to afford regular injections of 308 rounds into your inventory, the hunting rifle isn't really going to be your go-to weapon anyway. So I don't really mind having that handed to you at early levels, because you won't be able to make much use of it until proper levels come around anyway. So let's see, are there any other notes that I should make about Rancho Villa? Oh yes, two things. There is another version of this mod available for French speakers. There's a French translation, so to all of the French Fallout fans out there, hello and welcome to Last Level Press. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you guys can enjoy Fallout like us. And one other thing. As if all of the lighting and the day-night cycle interactivity wasn't enough, Gary62 has managed to make this mod fully compatible with any other weather mod out there. I don't know how. I'm not that good of a modder. I'm a beginner at best. But he somehow managed to finagle interior-exterior settings with these cells such that if you are indoors, you will not be rained on with other mods that add rain or dust storms or snow, whatever, to the Mojave Wasteland. But if you go outside, then you can be. I don't have any other of those weather mods on, so unfortunately I can't showcase that functionality for you guys, but there are other videos out there that do, so I encourage you, if you're curious, to go check those out, because it's an awesome, awesome feat of modding programming. Those of you who have even the faintest of understandings of how to mod for Fallout games, you understand what kind of feat that is. So again, very, very impressive on Gary62's part. So lastly, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little run through in the daylight so that you can see a bit more of how well this interacts with the day-night cycle. Big difference, huh? So again, you can see out of the windows, and vice versa. Let's open those blinds up. There we are. And does this or does this not really feel like light is actually interacting realistically with these interiors? And the exterior, for that matter. So, that concludes our spotlight of Rancho Villa by Gary62, available at the Fallout New Vegas Nexus. I am Mr. Black. Thank you all for joining us yet again at Last Level Press. I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.